to find a special potion that may save her dying father.
And you'll meet a woman who divorced her husband because he was sleeping with their housekeeper so the housekeeper could have his baby.
And on another daytime show, you see people who literally win small fortunes for making unintelligible doodles on paper.
And you'll meet a community of 2-inch blue people who've been found thriving in a magical forest.
These are just some of the people you see every day on the exciting world of daytime television.
Go ahead, caller.
Let me just interrupt you for a second and ask you a question.
Let me get right to the obvious question. The question, what is love?
Where do you live? Where the hell am I?
What is a hippodrome?
What were you thinking? What were you...
How did you two meet? How did you get together?
How about you and Mrs. Forrester? How did you meet?
You asked me a question. Would you like an answer?
I don't know what to say.
Would you like to get married? Would you marry me?
Yeah, I'll do it.
No one understands me.
Now that you're taking us into your confidence, what's the problem?
The problem is their children have been taken away from them.
You kept my baby from her mother.
I'll get that baby if it's the last thing I do.
Is the father Rich Forrester? Yes. It's my child.
So you were the guy who said, it's my baby, I'm responsible for it, I'm not going to be a deadbeat father.
My father's not really my father. He's actually a serial killer who tried to kill the woman of my dreams. And at this moment, getting married to the brother that I hate. You got that?
I don't get it.
This sounds like a riddle. Am I supposed to figure this out?
We'll be back with a clue right after this.
I'm pregnant, Rich.
I'm going to have a baby.
Now, how would somebody have drawn that?
A single baby is conceived when a mother and father come together.
I don't know what it means, but it's beautiful.
That's something you can talk to your mom and dad about.
Welcome to the Daytime Emmy Awards.
Live from the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York City, it's the 16th annual Daytime Emmy Awards. Starring Scott Thompson Baker, Peter Barton, Sharon Brown, Scott Bright, Jensen Buchanan, John Delancey, Justin Goki, James Goodwin, Lynn Hamilton, Anne Heche, Michael Lee Knight, Lawrence Law, Susan Lucci, Christina Melandro, A. Martinez, Robin Matson, Katie McLean, Joan Pringle, Renee Probst, Kelly Rutherford, Vicki Lawrence Schultz, Nancy Sorrell, Arlene Sorkin, Christoph St. John, Melody Thomas Scott, Marcy Walker, Cassie Wesley, and Robert S. Wood. The 16th annual Daytime Emmy Awards are sponsored in part by Surf Detergent, designed to remove your family's dirt and odors, and by Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Gatorade is thirsty for that deep-down body thirst. And by new Lemon Fresh Clorox Liquid Bleach. It smells fresh and pretty. And by Maxwell House Coffee, always good to the last drop. Ladies and gentlemen, from Santa Barbara, A. Martinez and Marcy Walker.
Thank you for joining us on the 16th annual Daytime Emmy Awards. We're here to celebrate the top daytime shows and stars. And frankly, we're a little nervous because we're both nominees.
And we're not alone. This room is filled with nervous nominees hoping to hear their names after someone says, and the winner is. Is that true? That's true, isn't it? So why don't we relieve some of that tension right now? What do you say we do that?
Okay, we'll do that.
The first Emmy Award goes to the Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Dramatic Series. They are all women who represent daytime drama's very best. Here are the nominees.
You know what? If you seriously think that you can get my baby away from me, you are crazy.
Time will tell.
You ought to rein in that galloping ego of yours. I don't ever want to become a Kyriakis. In fact, I'd rather join the Manson family.
No, I doubt very much that they could support you in the style to which you're accustomed.
Well, the fact of the matter is that I'm going to marry Dr. Neil Curtis, and he is going to be the father to my child.
From Days of Our Lives, Jane Elliott.
Well, fun.
No, listen, don't you want to stay and have some lunch?
No. Thank you very much. I can't.
Oh, you sure? There's plenty of food.
Yeah, there's plenty of food. No, you know what? I have other plans. I'm sorry. I really can't stay.
That's too bad. Well, c'est la vie. You know, come see, come saw. One of those expressions.
Good luck. If you have plans, you gotta go for it.
Bye, Drew.
Bye.
So young and cute, and she's bound to go through an ugly and awkward period. It's inevitable.
From Days of Our Lives, Arlene Sorkin.
If I can't have you, I will have what we always had. The love. And Frankie. Frankie's a part of you, Jesse. And nothing will ever take our love away. Not even death.
From All My Children, Debbie Morgan.
And my dad, I don't mean to make him sound like a bad guy. He's not. I mean, I had to protect him, you see, because he didn't like himself enough to take care of himself. And I had to take care of him. He didn't mean to do the things that he did. He really didn't.
From Santa Barbara, Nancy Lee Guan.
You really want me to go?
No. No, what I really want is for you to look at me. To see me as I really am. To kiss me like you've never kissed any other woman. To make me forget that the man I married, the man who made me love him, threw it all away.
For thinking that
From Santa Barbara, Robin Matson.
And the winner is, winners, it's a tie. All My Children, Debbie Morgan. And Santa Barbara, Nancy Lee Guan.
Oh, boy. 1 minute, right? I would like to dedicate this award to a man that I feel is largely responsible for my being here today. I grew up in an environment where great successes, great achievements were not always within the realm of possibility. But at 16, this man cast me in a high school production of A Midsummer Night's Dream as the character of Puck. And at 16, I had wanted to be a teacher, get married, and have babies. But it was on that stage and through this man that I found I could have bigger dreams, bigger ambitions, and yes, they were within the realm of possibility. I thank you, all my children, and I thank you if you are watching, Jim Mendenhall, and I also congratulate Nancy.
I'm going to be quick. New World, NBC, you guys, Jill, Julie, Charlotte, all of you, the Academy, thank you, everyone. This is a really classy group of people, and I really love you guys a lot. I don't, for 1 minute, think I'm best supporting anything. Not one of us is more special than the other, clearly. We're all deserving of this. I got great advice from an acting teacher. The best thing he ever said to me was, you act with your heart. And I want to give this award to my family and my mom and dad and my sisters and brothers and nieces and nephews because they have made my heart so big. I hopefully will be able to do this for a long time. Thank you very much.
Coming up, this year's Outstanding Supporting Actor, right after this message. Ladies and gentlemen, from One Life to Live, Robert S. Woods and Jensen Buchanan.
Thank you. Sometimes it just doesn't pay to play a nice guy on the soaps because the juiciest roles are the guys with all the problems. In fact, the 4 nominees for Outstanding Supporting Actor play characters that include a drifter, a killer, a con man, and a cad.
And the riveting performances displayed by these actors are testimony to their outstanding talent. Here are the nominees.
Do you know how many times you've got me down and made me listen to that speech of yours? The one about you worked so hard to get where you are.
I didn't work. I sleazed and I schemed, and I've schemed myself right out of my career, okay? Wainwright is probably in my office right now, emptying on my desk and hanging drapes, so give me a break.
Is that what you're worried about? That poor man's Nancy Drew?
The woman is about to lower the boom on me. I thought maybe I would, get out with a little bit of my reputation left. You know, sneak out of town before they take away my parking pass.
How many times do I have to reassure you, Keith? Don't worry about Julia. She's all talk, no action.
The woman is not about to give up her crusade to crucify me, darling. Oh, come on. She thinks I'm guilty of Mason's death. She wants to see me publicly flogged.
From Santa Barbara, Justin Dees.
Your sister is a tramp. She was carrying on, lusting for that Steve Johnson when she's married to my son. They're all tramps. While she was married to my son, every last amoral hooker and whore that I killed, they're all tramps. And of course, that dirty little stepdaughter of yours, oh yes, destroying our country with their impropriety and immorality, tearing down the very standards of decency that has made our country great. That sort of behavior will never persist once I lead this country.
From Days of Our Lives, Joseph Campanella.
It was in the air. I knew there was something different. I mean, there wasn't that wall. You understand? There wasn't that defense mechanism, right? You know what I mean? Wasn't there. We talked. We just talked. That's all we did. Talked. A little stiff at first, but then it got very comfortable, okay? Then something happened, honey. It was like when he was a little boy. Yeah, but it was like
a father talking to his son.
That's exactly right.
From The Young and the Restless, Quinn Redican.
Yes, sir. When God hopes he makes up his mind to do something, it's done. Looking good, dude. Yeah. Feeling good, too. This is it.
From Another World, David Forsythe.
And the winner is from Santa Barbara, Justin Dees.
Justin Dees couldn't be here, but he did want us to pass on this message. Aside from my work with Margaret and perhaps some baby pictures with Lisby, who together taught me all I know about acting, I'd like to thank Robin, the fabulous crew, the wonderful staff for providing me with my happiest moments in front of the camera. Congratulations, Justin.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Win, Lose, or Draw, Vicki Lawrence Schultz. Gentlemen, from Guiding Light, James Goodwin and Cassie Wesley.
Some of the most challenging characters on daytime drama are played by youngsters. Not only must they cope with the everyday problems of growing up, but they also have to deal with the complex problems of their roles.
It takes a special young actor to temper credibility with sensitivity.
And those are the talents shared by our 3 nominees for Outstanding Juvenile Male.
It wasn't you that I was lashing out at. It was my dad. I was just so mixed up, and it was just so easy to take it out on you once I found out about you and Charles. You know, when you followed me to that pier today, I realized that you do care about me, even after all the things I said, all the insults. Hank, you don't want me to say this again, but I'm sorry. I wish there was something I could do to make it up.
I'll never be far away. Maybe you won't see me, but I'll be there. I promise. Grandpa loves you.
From Days of Our Lives, Carol Utley.
Oh, Pat. Vanna. I'm Gina Capwell.
My mom's been through everything. Marriage, divorce, remarriage, divorce, murder attempts, trials, and other tribulations.
So nice.
But she's never been through something like this.
So much. Yes,
and it's all catching up with her. Frankly, she's scared to death.
And from Santa Barbara, Justin Goki.
And the winner is... from Santa Barbara, Justin Goki.
First off, I would like to thank Rob Mattson and the great cast and crew and everyone upstairs in the office at Santa Barbara. And I would also like to thank my mom and dad and everyone in the audience and all the fans of Santa Barbara. Thanks a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, from television's newest daytime drama, Generations, Kelly Rutherford, Christoph St. John, and Nancy Sorrell.
No young soap opera actress has earned her stripes until her character suffers the heartache of a lost love.
Our nominees for Outstanding Juvenile Female all deserve the Purple Heart for A Broken Heart.
Each has lost her true love. One to her twin sister, one to the town tramp, one to the realities of puppy love, and one even to her own mother. These talented young women will be the leading ladies of tomorrow.
You know, all the presents and the gifts that you've always given me in my life, this one touched me the most.
Before you get too carried away with that, I should say that I'm not sure it's going to stick. My feelings for Josh haven't changed all that much.
I know that. You don't have to say that.
I don't know what to say then.
How about happy birthday, Lily? You just give me the best birthday present ever.
And as the world turns, Martha Burns.
We're having this conversation. I keep expecting somebody to leap out and yell, April Fool! Why are you saying these things to me?
Because it's the truth.
It's not the truth. The truth is what I feel. What I know you feel for me. I'll play the truth in case you didn't see it the first time.
You're not in love with me, Tricia. And I'm not in love with you.
From Loving, Noel Beck.
I
in a maternity book someplace that even a baby can tell when a mom is sad, even when the baby's in the stomach. And I just wanted to tell you that if you feel that, sweetie, I am so sorry.
From another world, Anne Hayes.
What's going on?
I suppose that you want to know what this is all about.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah, I'm curious, yes.
You're not sick, are you?
Oh, no, but if this doesn't work, I will be.
What doesn't work?
See, I have this problem,
No?
and I didn't want to bother Mommy or Uncle Duke about it, because they've had, so much on their mind lately about the trial and everything.
Well, look, now that you're taking us into your confidence, what's the problem?
It's my hair.
From General Hospital, Kimberly McCullough. And the winner is Kimberly McCullough from General Hospital.
Wow, I am so surprised. My heart's beating so fast. First of all, I would like to thank Gloria Monty because she gave me the chance to play Robin, and she was so wonderful to me. And our producer, Wes Kenny, and let's see, all the cast and crew, because they've been so nice to me, and they taught me a lot about acting, too. So thank you to the Academy, and thank you to the fans for watching. And thank you so much for this. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Santa Barbara, Justin Goki and Robin Matson.
You don't have to be a kid like Justin to appreciate the value of a good cartoon. I can't tell you how many Saturday mornings to this day I've sat in front of my TV watching them.
Learning all sorts of things from those weird little animals.
Yeah, like comedic timing, funny voices, double takes, pratfalls. All for my acting, of course.
Of course. But Robin, children everywhere do learn important lessons about life in cartoons.
That's true. Because beneath the animated fun and frolic are the lessons that help us all to grow up. And this year, 5 of these programs have been nominated for an Emmy.
And the winner is The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Lawrence Law and Anne Hayes.
Daytime television can sometimes be a hotbed of controversy when it uncovers the provocative issues that affect our lives, especially when those issues concern our children. And when those issues are dramatized in children's specials, the results are often most powerful.
And so it is our privilege to tell you about the issues raised by the 5 dramas nominated for Outstanding Children's Special.
Gentlemen, Susan Lucci.
It's a special privilege for me to work in daytime drama. I get to act with a terrific ensemble cast. I've been able to explore every nuance of my character and develop her over a period of years. And most of all, being the fashion plate that Erica Kane is, I have the most spectacular costumes in the world. Otherwise, I'd just be sitting at home dreaming about them while I look through Vogue magazine. Right now, we'd like to honor those gifted people who lavish us with these beautiful costumes, gowns, and fashions. Here are the nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Costume Design. And the winner is Another World, Margarita Delgado and Charles Shoemaker.
I can't believe this. There's only 2 of us up here, but there really should be 100 people behind us because they are the ones who make it all work and have made it possible for us to win this award. We'd like to thank the entire family of Another World for their support. Thank you, guys. Especially, we'd like to thank our fabulous wardrobe crew, Liz Spagnola and Ellen Anton, our producers, Linda Landra, Susan Strickler, and Meg Bellabo back at the studio today. And can't forget Michael Lapson. Thank you, Michael, for your support. Thank you for not cutting our budget. And thank you to our other world at home, our families who never see us, Norton, my husband Bill, and my daughter Elena, and my folks at home in Miami. Thank you very much. This is great.
Thank you.
The nominations and final ballots for today's telecast were supervised in talent from Generations, Lynn Hamilton, Sharon Brown, and Joan Pringle.
We daytime actors take pride in giving our characters some pretty slick moves. But only one person in daytime drama has to make all the right moves, and that's the director.
The directors are the driving force behind every creative element in every episode. They give our love scenes passion, our confessions tears, and those seductions all that heat.
So right now, we're going to put the heat on them. Here are the nominees for Outstanding Direction for Daytime Drama. The directing team of As the World Turns. The directing team of Family Medical Center. The directing team of Loving. The directing team of One Life to Live. And the directing team of The Young and the Restless.
And the winner is the directing team of The Young and the Restless.
First of all, I'd like to say that Daryl Utley stole all our moves coming up here before. We're just as exuberant, but a little older. On behalf of Rudy Behar and Randy Robbins, Frank Pacelli, who's not here today, Betty Rothenberg, Kathy Foster, we'd like to thank Bill Bell, Ed Scott, Tom Langen, Nancy Wired, a wonderful cast, great crew, the entire staff of The Young and the Restless. All of you share in this award. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the president of... Ladies and gentlemen, from As the World Turns, Scott Bryce and Renee Props.
Thank you. Nothing can happen in the world of daytime drama without the writers. Every event from major catastrophes to subtle plot twists stems from their fertile imaginations.
But what's truly amazing is that the writers control the very lives and destinies of the hundreds of characters who populate the soap opera world. So remember, when it comes down to who's really pulling all those strings, it isn't Lucinda, it isn't Palmer, and it isn't Victor. It's the writers. And here are those writers who have been recognized for their outstanding contributions.
It's a long way down. But you don't have to go. You have a choice. You can stay and see this thing through, or you can fall. What are you talking about? You're not making any sense. I don't know it. The past, Solita. Look, I know you're enjoying this, but would you please just... I know you're terrified. I felt that more than once in my life. It's like you're hanging on by your fingernails. And sometimes it seems just easier to let go. You would love that. This isn't about me. It would solve all your problems. Giving in doesn't do anything for anybody. Least of all yourself. Go to hell, Reva. Just go to hell.
I'm trying my damnedest to understand this and not fall apart. You say that you didn't want to tell me about this baby before you went to Greece because you were afraid that I would feel obligated to leave Barbara, yes? Yes. When you came back and you saw how happy Barbara and I were, how solid our marriage was, why didn't you tell me then?
Because you were so happy, I didn't want to ruin it.
Oh, so your concern for my happiness stopped you from telling me that I had a son, my own flesh and blood?
It would have complicated things for you and Barbara.
And you didn't think that living a life for the rest of your life would complicate things? Didn't you ever have any second thoughts about that?
Yes, I did have second thoughts every minute of every day. I'd see you holding Adam, and all I wanted to do was just blurt out the truth.
But you didn't!
No, I didn't! You and Barbara kept talking about having a child of your own, and Tom loves Adam like he was his own son.
But he is not Tom's son, Margot. He is my son.
It was stupid. I am not going to become a victim of a youth-oriented culture.
Now, that's more like it.
Right. I mean, a lot of cultures love old age. I mean, I certainly do. Damn it, I'm proud of it. In fact, what is that commercial? You know, the prime time. I'm not getting older.
I'm getting better. Right. Don't you forget that.
Cass.
Yes?
I'm going to be 40 years old. Oh, you're wonderful. Get out.
Is that a preview of your vows?
I've got things to do. I've got Samantha and me to dress. I've got fingernails to bite. And what will the neighbors think when they see you here with me on our wedding day?
They already think we're trash.
Do me a favor. Run an errand to Mrs. Cobb. These are things that she'll need for Samantha and the house while we're away.
Milk, butter, ground beef. Poor child's going to have a pacemaker by the time she takes her first communion.
Go, light of my life.
Yes. Jewel of my belly button.
Don't be nervous. Worm in my rose bush.
I won't. Stone in my loafer. And I'll leave the back way so the neighbors don't get suspicious. Oh, one more thing, sweet little fly in my vichyssoise. Say goodbye to the rowdy bachelor you once knew.
Goodbye. Noose around my neck.
And the winners are the writing team from Santa Barbara.
An Emmy is the sum of many parts. For all those wonderful parts, our friends and our colleagues, my thanks and our thanks.
I get to do the names. We'd like to thank our executive producer, Jill Phelps, Steve Kent, Charlotte Savitz, all the other producers. A wonderful cast, the best in the business that bring our words to life every single day. And to the other writers who are not on the stage, who contributed this year but did not qualify, thank you. And to New World Television and NBC for sticking with us through the tough times and making this possible. Thank you very much.
A personal tribute to another world's Douglas Watson in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, Victoria Wyndham.
For those of you who may not know, Douglas Watson, who played Mackenzie Corey on NBC's Another World, died in May. It has been observed by the acting profession that it is a rare and very happy occasion when an actor is lucky enough to find a partnership with another actor where they can create together something finer than either of them could have created on their own. I feel I was one of those lucky actors. I worked with Douglas Watson. I worked with him for 16 years. I'm often asked what it was like to work with Doug. Well, if you'd ever seen him play Mackenzie Corey, you know. They shared very many of the same qualities. It was delightful to work with both of them. Doug was generous, professional, fun, and creative. He was supportive, exciting, a risk taker, exacting, and a gentleman. He gave 100%. He knew how to make me laugh and cry. He could drive me crazy faster than my own children could. He knew just what buttons to push to make me angry. And he could lighten me up and get me into trouble just by twinkling at me. He knew when I needed to be left alone. He knew when leaving me alone was the last thing I needed. He was generous with his compliments and gentle with his criticism. He was the perfect acting partner, and I miss him. He summed up his love for his profession when he accepted his second Emmy for Best Actor in 1981.
Lastly, I would like to thank the Academy for giving me this award, because in 40 years of acting, nothing has been dearer to me than the approval of my work by my peers in my profession, of which I am very proud to be a member. I thank you.
From The Young and the Restless, Peter Barton and Melody Thomas Scott.
The characters portrayed by the 5 outstanding actor nominees are all men of immense power. As they stand firmly at the center of their own worlds, no one can escape their grandiose schemes or their fondest dreams.
And nothing can escape the fact that the actors who play them are 5 of the most skillful talents on daytime television. Here are the nominees.
You used everything I could give you, and then you deserted me. Why didn't I see it? You had a track record a Borgia would be proud of. You had an affair with Jeremy Hunter, and then you married his father. You took them just the same way you took me. You came into my house as a spy for Adam Chandler, and then you found out that the pickings were too good to share it with anybody. No wonder you drove Ross over the edge. A lifetime of using your sex for barter, and only one man turned on you. I think you were damn lucky.
From all my children, James Mitchell.
Look, you don't think that I would risk our marriage by sleeping with her?
I think that you are just about capable of anything.
Yes, I am. For my family, yes, I am. For you, I would do anything in this world. And yes, I admit it, I wanted my own blood child. It's my compulsion, it's my obsession. And I lied and I manipulated and I am guilty. But I never slept with her. You've got to believe that. You've got to trust me because I love you.
Oh, every word out of your mouth is a rotten, stinking lie.
From all my children, David Canary.
I don't know what is wrong. I don't know what is wrong. I don't know why he's taken the path that he has. All I know is life. He's got a life. But how's he gonna know the beauty of it? How's he gonna know the joy of it? How's he gonna know the wonder of it? If he goes away from us now.
From As the World Turns, Larry Brigman.
I'll explain the situation. I know you didn't just pop up out of some ditch. I'm sure your story has a very interesting beginning, and I'm going to find out what it is. I'm going to find out everything there is to know about you. That's my job, and I'm good at it. I'm going to dig up every nasty little detail of your life, and I'm going to stack them up around you higher and higher like a wall till you won't be able to see or breathe. I'm going to hurt you bad. Unless you save yourself the pain by talking.
From Santa Barbara, A. Martinez.
Well, everybody, it's been a hard year to get through for many of us, yet here we all are for Thanksgiving and together. I am grateful for the awareness of the sheer munificence of life as it keeps on rolling on despite our little problems. Today, especially, though indeed every day, Rachel and I are truly blessed. riches are at this table with us today, as indeed you are in our hearts every day. And so I give you, all of us, I give you life.
And from another world, Douglas Watson.
Here we go. And the winner is, from All My Children, David Canary.
This is indeed one of the most humbling experiences of my life, frankly. My apologies to the other nominees, because you're all really, really talented people. Certainly not the least of which was Doug Watson, who we all miss. He's a very talented actor and a very fine gentleman. And apologies to the so many hundreds of others of us who go out there every day and dig in the trenches and give it our best shot in daytime, because it's hard work. I don't deserve this any more than any of you. We all know that. But I've got it. And I'm thrilled to have it. I want to thank all the actors I work with, the directors, producers, production staff, technicians, the writers, of course. It's a wonderful group over there, because without all of you, we'd all be doing a monologue in the shower, which might be very interesting, but no one would see it. I want to say hello and I love you to my mother and father in Massillon, Ohio, to Uncle Bill, who had surgery. Hang in there. To my beautiful wife, Maureen Maloney Canary, Chris and Katie, our children, my daughter Lisa on the West Coast, I love you. And to every one of you, thank you very much.
Erica, Eden, Lucinda, or Catherine, whose performance will win this year's Best Actress Award? Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, from General Hospital, Scott Thompson Baker and Christina Melandro.
The four women nominated for Outstanding Actress all portray strong-minded ladies who use their brains along with their beauty to get what they want. And that usually involves taking matters into their own hands.
Even though the final outcome of this award lies in the Academy's hands, each actress has already won us over with her gripping performances like these.
I think about the good times. What about that? What about love? What about the support that we've given to each other?
You support when it suits you!
All right, John. You want to use this as an excuse to walk away from me. Go ahead. There's the door. Walk out on me. I'm not going to grovel. I'm not going to get down on my hands and knees and beg you. I love you. I love you. And if that isn't enough, fine. I'm not going to take the blame for everything that's wrong in this marriage.
From As the World Turns, Elizabeth Hubbard.
This is a pool table, Jack.
Yeah, I said I was sorry.
I'm used to sleeping in a beautiful bed. The great mattress. And fine cotton sheets that have been hand laundered, that smell of sunshine and fresh air. Oh, and pillows. Big, fluffy, downy pillows. And feather beds that are just so light that it's like sleeping in a cloud.
Erica?
Then sometimes I just lie there and I sip hot chocolate and munch on croissants with butter and strawberry jam. Then I just stretch out luxuriously.
From All My Children, Susan Lucci.
I can't make any progress. I beat my head against the wall. I get nowhere, for God's sake. You think I'm mad? Yes, I'm angry. It makes me angry.
You don't have to go to sleep every night. and have nightmares about him. You know what I do? I try to live my day, go through my day, try to understand what I'm feeling, try to get some sort of grip on it, so you and I, we can have some sort of a life together. How dare you do this to me? How dare you just give up? I was the one that was raped, not you.
From Santa Barbara, Marcy Walker.
Do you know what's also incredible? You and I are here together. After all those years of my being alone. Loneliness. Oh, God, that is so vague and so dark. Deep. It's bottomless. You're just hanging there suspended, you know, you're trying to grab onto something, anything. You just always... You're always looking, searching. You're always hoping.
From The Young and the Restless, Gene Cooper.
And the winner is from Santa Barbara, Marcy Walker.
Thank you. First, because I never had the opportunity to do so, I would really love to thank the people that I worked with and all my children. They taught me about respect for your fellow actor and integrity in the work, and I really thank each and every one of you because I never would have admired or understood to admire the people I work with every day on Santa Barbara. They are generous and giving, and I admire and respect them. Thank you, Jed Allen, Judith McConnell, and A. Martinez. You are brilliant. And I love working with you, to our directors and NBC and New World. And Stefan, I love you. You've taught me we can have joy and laughter and a son who sleeps the night. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, this year's winners for Outstanding Actor and Actress in a Drama, David Canary and Marcy Walker.
I can't tell you how glad I am. The waiting for the award for Outstanding Actor and Actress is over, and I guess we won. And now the award that everyone's been holding their breath about, this year's Outstanding Daytime Drama.
We're so fortunate to be a part of daytime drama because these shows tell us what life is really all about. I believe that. They can make us laugh one minute and cry the next. That's true. They can thrill us, confuse us, open our hearts, bare our souls. There's just nothing like them on television. And this year's 6 nominees offer us the very best in this outstanding form.
All my children. As the World Turns, CBS. General Hospital, ABC. Guiding Light, CBS.
And the winner is Santa Barbara.
What a day. 5 years ago, Santa Barbara was born, and against all odds, we're still here, and here we are again. When you do what many of us in this room do, when you create an hour of dramatic television every single day, you realize how dependent you become on the talent, the friendship, and the human spirit of the people with whom you work. We are a family at Santa Barbara. We spend almost every waking minute with one another. We share our deepest thoughts, our dreams. We love each other dearly. We fight, we create, we work, and we put together, incredibly enough, 1 hour of dramatic television every day, 5 days a week, 52 weeks a year, with weekends in the middle so that we can think up, write, read, rewrite, reread, and learn the next script, the next plot twist, the next story. That's why moments like this mean so much to us, because among other wonderful things, they give us the opportunity to deeply appreciate and acknowledge all of the phenomenally talented people who make Santa Barbara happen. I want to thank my friends and colleagues who are standing here with me now, the producers of Santa Barbara, Steve Kent, Julie Hannon-Carruthers, Charlotte Savitz, Len Friedlander, our associate producers, Jeff Lerner and Eric Previn, an exceptionally imaginative and superb writing team headed by Chuck Pratt Jr., 3 magnificent directors, Michael Gliona, Rick Benowitz, and Robert Schiller. Our production team at Studio 11 in Burbank, California, hardworking men and women, talented, dedicated technicians, creative designers, music composers, casting directors, office staff. Our friends at NBC, Brian Franz, Susan Lee, Libby Beers, Jeff Klein, Jackie Smith, thank you for giving us the freedom to take risks. New World Television, thank you for the support, especially Jerry Ament and John Feldheimer. And finally, this group sitting here, these actors, everybody says they have the best actors in the world. Who else works with A. Martinez and Judith McConnell and Jed Allen and Marcy Walker and all of you wonderful people? You are the best that there is in the world. Thank you. I want to thank my family, Robert and Courtney. I love you. And all our families, thank you very much.
The 16th Annual Daytime Emmy Awards was sponsored in part by Maxwell House Coffee, always good to the last drop. And by Tide with Bleach. It'll knock your socks off, and it'll get them whiter than any other detergent. And by Pedigree Dog Food, recommended by top breeders. And by KC Masterpiece, the barbecue sauce that lives up to its name.
This summer.